I was speaking to someone about making love to life without it needing to be sexual. Making love to life. When it comes to more intimate relationships, we are seeking this connection, this like pool or pull, being in that pool of like deep connection with another. So the false narrative that comes with relationship and connection are the stories from like our childhood that we listen to: Cinderella, Snow White, Peter Pan, um, Beauty and the Beast. There's all these narratives that we're shifting as to how and what relationship is. So by projecting a certain view, I've done it before, where I will meet someone and automatically I've seen them in my future. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make you my future person. And in making you my future person, you don't know. So I get into relationship with you, making sure that everything for me is carved around the end in mind. But the thing is, the trick, and the thing is that happens, not the trick, it's the truth. What happens is we don't see the same end in mind. So now we are pulling each other in opposite directions, and we're not like-minded. We're not of one vision, right? And that's what happens in relationships. So we lose the intimacy that comes with having a relationship with that which gives us life. Because ultimately, you'll see in all different types of religion too, they will ask you to seek that connection, and whoever your partner is needs to connect you to God, right? But how are you going to be connected to God if you don't have a deeper connection and intimacy to God, that which gives you life, that which is in your heart space? So when I was describing, I remember the first feeling, because I when I talk about sensuality, a lot of people speak sexual, and it can be an additional form of expression of sensuality. But sensuality is being able to and understand and interpret from your senses what information is coming through outside of you, in through you, to you. It's a process. So you're hearing something, there's an association. You are seeing something or visualizing something, because either this takes you to the past or you're seeing something live, right? Maybe you're tasting something, maybe you're feeling something. And in that feeling, it's like this connection. I remember when I did it wasn't my first yoga practice, but it was the first yoga practice I was aware of, awareness. Um, we were in balancing postures. We were doing so many things that my body, I was like, I didn't know this part of my body even existed. And the fascination, the sweating, the confusion, the not knowing was so exciting, and had its own frustrations, of course. But because I didn't know what to expect, I was just so tapped into this feeling of what it was going to make me feel like. And I just knew it was going to make me feel so good. And backstory to that is how I found yoga. I was in corporate and I was so miserable. And the day before I went into the yoga, I had been praying, like, just give me an answer. I've studied, I've done the whole 9 to 5, I've done the studying thing, I've gone to, varsity, got in the career, but I'm not happy. I'm just like, I'm not happy. And I saw this video from DDP Yoga. This man, Arthur, I forgot his surname, Arthur Berman, I think. I watched that video and I saw this man from being overweight and crippled to running. I cried. And I was like, whatever that is, I want that. And what I realized when I booked my morning class at 6 o'clock a.m. and just before Shavasana, I was like, like excitement in my face. And I was like, this is it. I didn't know what it was, but what I realized what it is now is connection. Like it's deep intimacy. That if what I realized in my romantic relations is that I would have never been able to get it in its full dimension if I didn't give it to myself and connect to that which connects me to this sensual expression. And making love to life has a lot of play, so foreplay, right? It's a dance, it's a test, it's playfulness. It's if I do this, what is going to happen to you, right? So when someone can touch you like this, someone can touch you like that, and then someone can touch you like where they're moving the hand and it's soft, and then you feel this like ooh, like you'll get these like goosebumps, and it's that feeling. How do we continuously feel those like goosebumps as we move in life and make love to life? Just this really beautiful expression. And I've been going dancing a little bit more, which has been so good for my soul, because it's so interesting that you'll get some dancers and amazing connection, and as soon as they open their mouth, sometimes it's like mm, 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 you know and when you are dancing, energy through your bodies are taking you into connection. So it's like this, and it's slow, and everything is so detailed, and it's just like I'm holding space for you, and I'm holding you, and we are playing. Because now, once again, if you're making love to life, and it's foreplay and it's play and it's saying, I'm luring you in to gain trust. And through that trust, you're getting to know my playful side without my paradigms of how I need this to look like. Connection is in the it's this, and it's this weaving itself in and out, and it rarely has words. It rarely has words. It rarely needs words, but it feels, you just soak it in. It's allowing you to tap into the deepest safety, into the deepest love you'll ever know. And that's that making love to life. It's alchemy. It's saying, when I'm weak, you are strong, and it's knowing how to. And it's those moments when you fall in love with someone. It's those moments when they very rarely use words, but they use intentional action from paying attention. When you pay attention to someone, it's like you are bearing witness to them and you are absorbing them, you are receiving them, because that's also part of the nonverbal communication. When you are connecting with someone and you are attentive to them and you are absorbing their energy, and you just like, this is such a divine moment right now that I can get to connect with a soul like yours and go, I can just receive you. It's it's in the breath. It's in the attention and intention. That's how you make love to life. So I hope you do make love to life in your own way first. Get to know yourself first. Get to know your breath, that which gives you life. It's like right here when I speak about when I speak about discomfort. A lot of my work deals with discomfort. And through discomfort, there's a relationship between giving and taking. Giving and taking. The giving and taking is, so you can look at breath in this way. As I breathe in, I'm absorbing the prana, the life force, and I'm intentional about what I'm receiving. As I'm exhaling, there's also a death that is happening, so I'm releasing that which is stripping me of this life force. Another way to look at it is I'm breathing in God, life, nature, universe, whatever it is you feel you're breathing in life, which is the pranic force. The exhalation, you are embodying it and you're receiving all of yourself. That breath is most challenging. To receive yourself, to receive your power is most challenging. Because when you hear people speak and you speak about their fears, a lot of people are scared to be alone. And when you are scared to be alone, what is happening? That means you're going to need to receive all of yourself. So really, you are afraid of yourself. You are afraid of being in your whole power. That's what's really scary, because it's easy to find relationships where you have to serve and seek validation from another. And you would rather loop in that to almost play small, to almost, because it's a sense of belonging and community, that you've seen your parents do that and they've seen their parents do that, that's where you belong, in that in that in that circle of needing to seek and do for people versus just being there. Because when you are being and you are able to bear witness to someone, you can absorb them and you can feel them and you can breathe them in. So I hope you can. Mm, I really do want to talk more about like how to make love to life, um, but not now. So What I just got mainly from this message and from today is to connect with that which gives you life, to really absorb the breath. So I'm really excited to be doing more breath work with you guys. I'll definitely be doing that so that you can build a deeper intimacy and we can all build a deeper intimacy together with breath work, because it's really, really delicious when you get into understanding how to use the breath to ground into the body and understanding vice versa how to use the body to come to the breath. That's embodiment, really. And I don't know where this was going, but sometimes you just got to allow intuition to guide us. So today's discussion for today, poetic divination, really.